Today we're going to sharpen this Benchmade Arcane in S90V with the new PD Tools Silver CBN stones. This is not super dull, but we're going to start with the 160 grit and take it to about the 1000. I've got everything set up, so let's put this in my TS Prof Cadet here. I am running the Print Sharp Co. center clamp adapter here, just so I can get these a little bit closer together and get a little bit better purchase on the knife. I've got everything tightened down. I am going to use soapy water to lubricate the stone and do a little bit of work here. S90V has quite a bit of carbide content in it and can be hard to sharpen with a lot of stones. These CBN stones should work pretty well, and let's kind of take a look here. I'm not doing any reprofiling or anything like that, so this first stone should be a fairly quick stone, and it sure is taking off the marker quickly, and I'm not putting on very much force at all. I'm holding my finger out here on the edge so that I don't roll the stone off. And one tip I'd have for you is get good electrical tape. I've got electrical tape here protecting the handle of the knife. I'm using Scotch brand. Picked it up at Home Depot, and it is so much better than the cheap brands. I've got some commercial electrical tape here, and this works fine, but it leaves residue behind. This Scotch stuff is like more vinyl, and it comes off so much cleaner. So do yourself a favor, buy good electrical tape. It's worth the extra few bucks. I've got this microscope here, which I think is a really valuable tool, and I'll try and link one on Amazon below. Lets you know what's going on with your edge. You can see, like, right back here, I've got a little bit of the edge that I haven't gotten to yet sharpened, so I'll probably go over this one more time. Let's go check the tip. And the tip looks pretty good here. No big complaints. So I'll probably give this one or two more passes quickly on then flip sides. Checking for a burr here. I've got a burr all the way across too. This premium stone really makes short work here of this. And since I kind of sharpen ambidextrously, I will rotate this a little bit so I have a little better angle. And it really bites in nice. It's not too much. It doesn't take much pressure, but you definitely feel the cutting. It's a nice positive experience. It's not so rough at 125 where you feel like you're just hogging metal away. So you can really have a good idea of what is going on. I'm focusing on this heel here because I can see the light refracting differently than the rest of the blade there, so it tells me it needs a little bit more, but I don't want to get up in the choil there and damage that choil, so I'm trying to be careful, going slow. All right, let's see where we're at with the microscope here. Take a look at that heel. Looks pretty even. Sorry, it's hard to get the light right on the microscope here so you guys can see it as well. Look at that tip. That looks nice. I think we're going to be done with this stone and move to the next. We got a burr on all the sides. Next stone I'm moving to is this PD Tools 285 grit, still in this premium silver line CBN. I'll adjust for thickness. It's just ever so slightly thinner. A little bit of lubrication on here, and time to go to town. And you can really hear the cut here when I'm getting that burr off. But after about two passes, you get the real feel of what the stone's going to be. And I'd say these are maybe slightly louder stones than what other metal bonded stones I have are, or definitely resin bonded stones. Your resin bonded stones at these lower grits are maybe a little bit quieter, but I don't think that matters. Quick work of that. I'll do a quick check with the microscope here. Yeah, we're looking good. You can see the scratch pattern is refined on that edge. And the tip looks good. I'll try it with my right hand here and see how it goes. It just feels a little weird to me on this side. But I've got a tripod on one side, and we'll just make it work. Just checking the burr there, make sure I've got one all the way across. I'll check it with a microscope. You can see that scratch pattern is nicely refined there. If you like a satin edge, these stones are absolutely wonderful. The grit looks really clean. There doesn't look to be any really grit contamination on the stones. Looks great. Flip it again, change stones. Now we're going to use this PD Tools Premium Silver 550 CBN. Make sure we check its thickness. Slap it in the cadet. For such a high carbide steel, this is cutting so easily. S90V is normally a more difficult stone to, or steel to sharpen, and honestly, these stones, if you can sharpen a knife in 440 or 8CR, you can sharpen S90V with stones like this. It's very similar and really rewarding. I'm sure that's a little bit more than I needed to go. Check it with the microscope. Nice scratch pattern. I'm really happy with those results, so we'll flip it to the other side. I do notice the higher grit stone doesn't take on water quite as well. Not as much burr raised on that side, but as we work up in grit, that's pretty normal. We're really just refining the scratch pattern. You can already tell this is gonna be nice. Just look how smooth that edge is compared to Benchmade's factory grind of the rest of the bevel of the knife. That bevel is just so clean. And that's only a 550 grit, remember. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of sharpening here with this PD Tools Premium Silver CBN 1100 grit. Same series of stones here. I really haven't used this one much. And I don't want to take it too far because S90V likes a little bit of a toothy edge with all those carbides. But I'm going to do a little bit here, further polish that edge, and see what it looks like. And this will probably be my last stone before I do some stropping. Not a ton of visual difference here, but I hope you can see how smooth that is. That's really impressive to me. Very even grip pattern. 18 minutes on the recorded video here. Obviously, I'll edit that down. And we'll call that one good. Probably should have done this earlier, but I'm just going to put a little bit of a 3-micron gunny juice on this gunny cloth that I have. Spread that around. It's been a while since I've applied fresh compound to anything. If you had a chance to try gunny juice or any of the gunny products, I highly recommend it. The diamond compound I don't think is being produced anymore, but his lubricants are, and they're really nice quality. Some of the best I've ever used. So this is 3-micron gunny juice. Just gonna do a little bit of stropping. Very light pressure. I was guilty of over-stropping in my early knife sharpening career, so I want to be careful about that. And I think we'll call that good here on this one. Yeah, look how clean that is. That, I don't know that I've ever made a bevel so clean before and be satin. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, just look at that. So let's try some paper cut tests here. This is just normal office copy paper, printer paper. Oh yeah, nice and sharp there. I just wanted to show some shaving sharpness in here, and this really has bite to it. It's hard to do through the camera. But yeah, you can see it takes hair off so easily, so well. That's a pretty clean shave for a pocket knife. So these PD Tool stones in the premium silver line really do a nice job on this S90V steel. I did a full progression in the silver line, the 4 that I have. I didn't end up using the Expert Pro here. I'll probably use that on a kitchen knife in an upcoming video, I'm thinking. But really nice stones that have nice performance. The feedback is good on them. Your lower grit stones really handle taking out material quickly, but not too aggressively. I don't think I had any real carbide fracture or anything like that here. The edge feels nice, and I expect it to perform nice. Really is a pleasure to use these stones, and I can't recommend them highly enough. I'm thinking they might even replace my Hapstone Premiums now, so maybe those will be up on the chopping block before too long. If you want to check these stones out, I'll have a link to PD Tools website where you can pick them up, and I'll even have a discount code there as well. As always, thanks for watching my videos. Make sure to leave any comments below and I'll do my best to answer them, and thanks for watching.